Hey folks, so we have the absolutely massive patch notes for version 6.0 which reveal a whole ton of interesting changes, recapping some of the information Nintendo has shared in the trailer and on their Twitter, but also revealing a lot of new information as well as some balance changes and such too. So there is honestly a lot to jump into here. I'm going to read over all of the patch notes so you can sit back and listen maybe whilst you do other things, or if you just want to watch along as I read them out. So if you're excited for this, leave a like on the video, it helps reach more people when you do that, so I really appreciate it, but let's jump into this. On November 30th, 2023, data relating to Chill Season 2023 was added to the game. This includes a new catalog including new gear, titles, banners, decorations, stickers, and emotes. One new battle stage, Robo Romen, and one returning battle stage, Bluefin Depot. Two new special weapons. 9 new sets of existing main weapons paired with different sub and special weapons. A new I got really mixed up there. A newly discovered King Salmonid, Megalodontia. It would have been cool if we got 9 new King Salmonids, but hey, I don't think that's happening. 11 new Table Turf battle cards. Players will now be able to obtain one Sheldon license at the end of each season. Hey, that's a cool little quality of life upgrade. You're going to see a lot of those in this video. It's actually shocking how many there are, so just get ready for it. Changes to multiplayer. Added 2 songs that will play during battles. New special weapons have been added. Weapons equipped with these special weapons will be available at Ammo Nights at the start of Chill Season 2023. Triple Splashdown. Jump into the air and come splashing down alongside 2 fists made of ink to create free explosions. Splatter color screen. Throw a device to produce a screen of ink that obstructs vision. Enemies who touch the screen will take damage and lose the ability to perceive color for a little while. New weapon sets have been added. These weapon sets will be available at Ammo Nights at the start of Chill Season 2023. So here we can see all of the new kits in their glory, and there are so many good new kits this time around. I'm honestly so happy about it. Yes, we do have a really bad one. Let's not even talk about this, okay? Every time I mention new kits, everyone has to bring this one up, okay? We know it's bad, but the others are good, okay? I'm gonna go out and say it, the others are good. Flawless? No, but good. So yeah, really solid kits this time around. I'm really happy about these new specials, they look amazing. I cannot wait to play with these, the N-Perry Splat Julies. They're gonna be incredible, I'm so excited. So yeah, some really good new kits this time around in my opinion. Here they all are if you wanna pause the video and take a look at each one. Let's move on. Specifications for some main weapons have changed. .96 Gal and .96 Gal Deco. Reduce the amount of ink consumed by approximately 8%. Range Blaster. Increase the radius of ink splatter at the point of impact with a floor or a wall when detonated mid-air by approximately 15%. Dread Ringer. Reduce the amount of ink consumed by approximately 10%. Heavy Edit Splatling. Increase the number of spray droplets created by shots. Specifications for some special weapons have changed. Reef Slider. After activation, players become invulnerable to damage by approximately 13th of 60th of a second faster than before. Sorry, I've stumbled with that so badly, but yeah, you know what it means. This seems like a pretty decent change. I'm not really sure how impactful this will be, but hey, you know what? It's better than nothing, I have to say, so I'm glad that at the very least we do have some sort of buff for the Reef Slider. Maybe that'll make that kit up there a little bit better. Probably not, but hey, you know what? It's something, so I'm happy. Moving on, points required for some special weapons have changed. Jet Squelcher has gone from 190 to 180, and L3 Nozzle Nose has gone from 200 to 190. Changes to Anarchy Battles. So this is very, very interesting and kind of unexpected. There is a lot here to unpack, so bear with me for a moment. At the end of a series in Anarchy Battle series, the player's total number of 5-win streaks will be displayed as 5 wins in a row alongside a count. A player's 5-win streak will increase each time they finish a series with consecutive wins. The number will reset to 0 when players reset their rank, finish the series with 3 losses, attempt a rank up battle, or when the season changes. On the screen where players from both teams appear at the start of an Anarchy Battle series battle, a symbol corresponding to the number of 5-win streaks that a player has achieved will be displayed. Added badges that players can unlock based on the number of 5-win streaks in Anarchy Battle series. So you get rewarded for winning a lot in a row, which seems pretty cool to me. This seems just like a neat little change to kind of encourage players a little bit more, which I definitely think is good. Me personally, sucking at this game as I do, I'm probably never going to see this. But hey, you know what? I'm fine with that. I just enjoy the game. Changes to X battles. Now, I've heard these are potentially a little bit controversial. I'm just going to say I know nothing about any of this. X battles is something I really just do not have a great understanding of, so I'm not going to try and explain it, but I will read out what Nintendo has shared here so you can get an understanding yourself. But it's probably better to listen to competitive players' thoughts on this because that really isn't me. Changes to X battles. The matchmaking system has changed, making it possible to form battles with additional weapon combinations. This change will be applied immediately after the update to version 6.0. Players with X power of less than 2000 and players with X power of 2000 or higher will no longer be matched together. This change will be applied immediately after the version update. Increase the minimum range that X power can change when battles are finished. Additionally, the change in a player's X power will now be based on what their X power was before the battles and their win-loss ratio during them. This change will be applied to battles after the start of Chill Season 2023. It will not apply to battles during the Drizzle Season. So here you can see the little formula here. It makes no sense to me, I'm sorry. Maybe I should know better about this. It's just never really been my sort of thing in the game, but I do know a lot of you will understand it, so hopefully we can get some proper explanations in the comment section about how this does really affect X battles. Added badges that players can unlock by reaching X power 2000 or higher. That's pretty cool. Players can obtain them by meeting the conditions after the start of the Chill Season 2023. Added badges that players can unlock based on win streaks while at X power 2000 or higher. Players can obtain them by meeting the conditions after the start of the Chill Season. Added badges that players can get based on their X rankings at the end of the season. These can be obtained by ranking in the top 50,000, 30,000, 10,000, 5,000, 3,000, 1,500, 10 and higher. 10 and higher? A badge for 10 and higher? Goodbye completionists. You will not be... I mean, how is that possible? That's crazy. So yeah, you really can't get literally everything in this game now, probably. It would be very unrealistic to do that. Players can obtain them based on their rank at the end of the season, starting with Chill Season 2023. The first time that a player meets the conditions to obtain one of the X Battle badges added in this update, the design will change depending on whether the player was a part of either the Takaroka division or the Tentatech division. Changes to Salmon Run. A new King Salmonid called Megalodontia may appear. Kraken Royale and Triple Splashdown have been newly added to provided special weapons. That is amazing. So happy that we finally got them. I always wondered where Kraken was. That's going to make a huge difference on the lesser Salmonids and stuff, so that's great. The conditions for the provision of special weapons have been adjusted such that with at least 2 of the following special weapons which can attack Salmonids at a distance will always be provided. Inkjet, Crab Tank, Killer Whale 5.1, Booyah Bomb, and Triple Ink Strike. In Big Run, the score required for obtaining a gold, silver, or bronze decoration will be predetermined for each occurrence and will be announced via the Anarchy Splatcast at the start of a Big Run. So this change is fairly controversial for some, likely the more hardcore Salmon Run players who want more of a challenge, but a lot of people have been welcoming this as well, so it's definitely interesting that this is now confirmed. In normal jobs, when stages and supplied weapons change, if a player has a badge that corresponds to a stage after switch, they will now start with a higher job title than before, and you can see that here. That's really cool. It's almost like checkpoints for Salmon Run, which I think is really neat. That's definitely going to be a popular change in my opinion. I'm very happy to see that. The type of King Salmonid appearing will now display on the stage information on the main menu. Great quality of life upgrade there. In Grizzco, the Staple Salmon meter will now change based on the type of King Salmonid appearing. Another great change. It's not just Kohozuna anymore, we can finally see exactly who it's going to be. When replaying job scenarios from private jobs or extra work, the players targeted during the Rush or Grilla special waves, as well as landing spots of Chinooks during Mother's special waves, will be replicated. Changes to Splatfest. The matchmaking system for Splatfest Battle Pro has changed, making it possible to form battles with new weapon combinations. Changes to Table Turf Battle. Deck names and the total number of spaces will now display on the screen where players select a deck to use in battle. Changes to the lobby. Players who have now already obtained all the weapons currently available at Ammo Nights will now be able to exchange extra Sheldon licenses for Shellout tokens. That's really cool. They can be exchanged by pressing the Y button on the Shellout machine screen. Added a feature that displays information such as changes in the tides of battle in graph form when watching a battle replay. That's also really cool. This can be displayed by pressing the R button while watching a battle replay. Changes to Splatnet Free. Players can now get Turf Ink points from Salmon Run to support Krusty Sean's Wonder Crust Tour. Turf Ink points can be used in this way after the start of the Chill Season. Added a new journey to the Wonder Crust Tour. Players will be able to support Journey 4 after completing the first 3 journeys. Journey 4 can only be supported with points earned by inking turf from the Chill Season onwards. The type of King Salmonid that will appear will now be displayed on the Salmon Run schedule. The shape of the salmon meter displayed in job logs will now change based on the type of King Salmonid appearing. When a player's score in Big Run is in the top 20%, it's now possible to confirm in Salmon Run stats what percentile that score corresponds to. This update focuses on adding features for Chill Season 2023, which starts in December, as well as adding features to Anarchy Battle Series, Annex Battle, changes to Salmon Run, and tweaks to multiplayer. For Anarchy Battle Series, we have created a unique goal for this mode by tracking and recognizing 5-win streaks. In X Battles, we have added changes that make different variations occur more frequently than before to make it easier for players to set their own individual goals, even after playing this mode for a while. With Salmon Run, we have made changes that make it easier to play with a goal in mind during big runs, and adjustments to job titles when the schedule changes during normal jobs. For battles, we've added new weapons and special weapons, and we've also adjusted some weapons to make them easier to use. Our next update is planned for the middle of Chill Season 2023 and should focus on balance adjustments. So a really great update in my opinion, so much here that I want to talk about in more different videos, but here's all the patch notes. Let me know your thoughts on what you've noticed in these. I'd love to hear what you have to say. If you made it to the end, be sure to comment Splat Gang so I know you did. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing and turning on notifications for more.